confirmed have been settled, and agreements have been forwarded to the Property Tax Commission. We have one case on the calendar for scheduling for hearing today, also from Mecklenburg County, Miguel E. Kazar, 19 Property Tax Commission 0580. I think we're still waiting for Mr. Kazar. Let me introduce the other members of the commission. And behind me in the far back is Vice Chairman Terry Wheeler, and in front of him is Commissioner Bill Peasley. To my left is Commissioner June Michaud, and behind her is our Secretary and General Counsel, Steve Pelfrey. Alexander Bendette is here, our staff person, and also operates our WebEx. And then we have Cynthia Rice on our court stenographer, who's online virtually, and our other commissioner, Mr. Alexander Guess, who's also with us virtually today. And so I want to welcome everybody. Hope everybody's staying safe. And perhaps in the future, we'll be able to get back to seeing y'all in person. We understand, Mr. Adden, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you fine.
We understand that yesterday, Mr. Pelfrey got a message from Mr. Kazar requesting a continuance in this case. Have you heard anything from him or anything about that?
I spoke with, well, first of all, I spoke with Mr. Kazar back in August 28th. I sent him copies of Mecklenburg County's documents. I then sent him, after the 10-day order, the 10-day notice came out, I sent him another copy of the exhibits, asked him to contact me, and he did call me on September the 22nd, and we talked about the case, and he said he would send me what his exhibits would be and would enter into the pretrial order. I did not hear from him for a couple of days, so I went ahead and sent to the commission six copies of Mecklenburg's exhibits back on September the 25th, I believe it was. September 25th. I copied him on my letter to Mr. Pelfrey with the exhibits, and he contacted me and said he wanted a continuance, and I told him that I'm not the one to grant a continuance. He needs to get up with the Property Tax Commission. I spoke with him yesterday, and we talked about the case some, and my understanding was that he would be available and ready to go this morning, although he still has not provided us with any exhibits. So, yeah, my understanding was that he had, as of yesterday afternoon, he is on the West Coast, so it's only 6 o'clock, 6:09 his time, but he said he would intended to appear. So I don't know why he's not here yet, but and Mr. Pelfrey sent him an email, I believe, with the link to get on. So yeah, I've got a phone number for him if you want me to call him, or if you want.
Steve, have you got the same phone number you want to try to call? We can do it through the WebEx, we think, Mr. Adden.
Okay.
Can you give us the number, and then we can have Ms. Bendette.
His number is 773-820-3499. 773-820-3499.
All right, she's going to try to see if she can reach you.
Hello. Hello, I'm here.
Kazar? Did you get somebody? Okay, Mr. Kazar?
Yes, this is Mr. Casar. Good morning.
Kazar, this is Bob Hunter. I'm chairman of the Property Tax Commission, and we're trying to see if we can connect with you for this hearing that's scheduled for this morning. We understand you made a request to our council about continuance, but are you able to log in to our WebEx? He sent you a link.
Yes, I received your email. I have the link. I think I'm not ready. I haven't collected or sent any evidence or anything. So if it's possible, I would like to postpone it. If not, then I think we have to proceed.
Well, normally I've been granting a continuance if the taxpayer's not been having one before. However, we had this one scheduled today, and we wish you to ask for a continuance earlier. Mr. Adden informed us, he is online, that you had mentioned it to him. So are you requesting a continuance?
I'm not very expert in legal terms. What is a continuance? Just to delay it for a week or two?
Well, it would be, if we delay it, then we would reschedule it possibly for our session in November, if we're going to have virtual sections. If we're in person, is it my understanding you're out of state?
Yes, I am out of state. I am in California, and the problem that I also have is that my internet is not working properly. So I don't know if I haven't sent any evidence. So yeah, I wanna, if possible, I wanna continue it and delay it for November.
All right. Since it is your first time and you're having problems with internet, I'm going to go ahead and continue it, but you will not be granted another continuance, and you will need to be get your exhibits in and get them to the county, so that we'll be in your pre-trial or your pre-hearing conference report. You need to get those things in if you want to have your hearing.
Okay, I understand.
Understand me?
I understand, and thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Adden, since this is the first time, I'm going to go ahead and grant the continuance, but we will not grant another one. And he's instructed to get his exhibits in and pre-trial conference.
And this will be on for November?
Well, it depends. If we're virtual, it will be on for November. If we're in person, it will not be. So you'll get a notice as soon as we know whether it's going to be virtual in November or not.
I was just asking, I believe the 50-day letters have gone November, and I was just wondering, so we're just going to end up getting a 20-day letter? It doesn't matter to us either way.
You can be ready.
We're ready now,
yes.
so yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. All right. Well, sorry for this inconvenience. Mr. Kazar, in the future, if you want a continuance, you need to contact whoever you're dealing with, either a commission or the court. It is okay to talk to the other party to ask them if they'll consent, but you still have to go through the proper commission, or if you're in court, the proper judicial official. So do you understand it will not be continued again upon your request?
Yes, I understand, and I agree.
Okay. All right. So this case will continue it. That is the only case that we have on the docket this morning. Is there anything else we need to be on the record for, Mr. Felton?
No, sir, nothing more for the record today.
Okay. All right, then we will go off the record. Ms. Rice, you're excused, and, Mr. Adden, it's always good to see you. And, Mr. Guest, you can stay on. We've probably got a couple matters we can talk about.
We will see y'all in November, same way. Thank you.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Thank you and have a good day.